2, 3. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Hey everybody! Thanks so much for joining us. Welcome to today's edition of Science Storytime. Let me get myself adjusted here, and in the meantime, everyone sound off in the live chat where you are streaming from and what age your kiddos are or what age you are at heart. Okay, looking good, gang. It looks like I've got my friends, the Ayers are back. Excellent. We've got Emily Early's nieces, Addison and Ava. Welcome. We've got Cece from Haddonfield, New Jersey. Hey, Cece. Looks like the Ayers are in Haddon Township. Peyton and Mason from Methacton. Hey, Methacton. Warriors, always. You really can't tell with the antenna, but I am a warrior. We've got Lila and Ruby here. Hey, guys. We've got Julia from Eagleville. All right, so we got a lot of hometown warriors here. Welcome, welcome to the stream. And oh my goodness, look at that. Today, I'm a little discombobulated. A little more than usual, I should say. So let me just make sure that all the right things are clicking off here. Wow, it looks like we've got 26 live viewers. Now, if you don't want to miss any of the stories that I'm going to be doing over the next few weeks, make sure that you have your grown-ups follow and like all of my accounts for all of my updates. I'm going to be getting a little more organized over the next few days and this weekend. So, okay, where is that? Where's that? We're taking this away. Whoops. And haha. Okay. So today we have another double header story time. At the very end of my stream, I'm going to be giving you some ways that you and your grown-ups can help me run my stream by giving me recommendations. We've got drawing pictures to submit them, and even bartering skills with your grown-ups. So maybe that is you've got a really experienced friend that does live streaming that can help me out, someone who's great at organizing content, anything like that. We know that it's a rough time here and everyone is very busy, so this is totally voluntary, but I will be exchanging free private story times that will be personalized for anyone willing to contribute. Okay, so first things first, we're going to start with some introductions. My name is Bee. I'm the scientist. I am live streaming here today from the Bachelorette Pad Studios in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. We are right by the Art Museum, so I can open my window and see people taking their fresh air walks. The rules today and every day that we're streaming together. First of all, thank you so much for welcoming me into your house. You guys have some nice digs here. You know what? I already have my comfy shoes on, inside shoes, of course. Let's get started with the rules and the expectations. So, today and every day, we're going to use the word respect. Write in the chat comments if you can think of any way that you can use respect for these 3 things. And while you're typing those out, I'll give the new viewers some ideas. So we're always going to respect each other. Anyone that you are with, sitting next to you, maybe at 6 feet away, you need to respect them by maintaining personal space, being nice to each other, covering our mouths when we're sneezing, all of those kinds of things. We can help each other if we need help. Thank you so much. That is the dragon boy. Oh yes, that is the Ayers. Thanks, Ayers. We're gonna respect your area that you're in by cleaning up after yourself. Again, if your grown-ups are asking for help, do me a favor and help them out, because this is a really new and interesting time in our world, and we are so lucky to have each other. So we are able to connect all over the world on live stream. Where if this happened, and it did happen back in 1918, they didn't have the internet to do story times. So I want to try to create the biggest story time ever. Okay, so you'll respect your area, and you can respect B. That's me. So you can be nice. Oh, very funny. I love that, pesky Vaporeon. We're going to be nice in the chat. We can be nice to me. And I also want to make sure that you're being curious. So if you have any questions to ask, you can type it in the stream. You can post it on social media, and any questions posted on social media will be addressed in future episodes. If you want to get a live shout out, you can chat in the stream. Welcome to my setup. You're going to see 3 rectangles below me. Those 3 rectangles are your live chat. Should appear here. If you want to see your name on screen, type into the live chat. This box is all about following goals. So we got to keep a goal to stay on track. I'm hoping to get at least 50 followers into my hive. And right over here, this is what's going to happen when you subscribe, when you follow me, or if you donate to our page. If you donate to Brittany-Wickham, then we can get more books. I can get digital access to books and share them with you, but that is totally voluntary, and there is no pressure with that at all. So, norms, rules, and expectations. Now, one very important thing that I like to point out is the pause button. The pause button is a real life freeze. So you can freeze me and I'll be making a silly face maybe, but this way you can see the pictures for a little bit longer. Maybe you can write down some ideas you have. Maybe you could take a bathroom break, or if your grown-ups are asking you to do something, you can hit pause, go listen to your grown-ups, and come back. For our very first story today, we are going to be reading, let me scooch this a little bit. We are going to be reading Too Much Glue. How many of you guys are doing craft projects while you're at home? I don't know about you, but I love a good glue stick. So, glue sticks, Elmer's glue, hot glue, you name it, I've got it. You name it, I've stuck myself together with it. So, without further ado, let's start with Too Much Glue. Okay, and let me get my pointer. Excellent. Here we go. Too Much Glue, written by Jason Lefebvre and illustrated by Zach Retz. If you really like any of the books that I'm reading, make sure that you tell the author. They would love to hear that you're keeping yourself busy with their books. Oh boy, it looks like there's already some hot glue lines. Oh boy. Okay, all right. I'm so excited. Too Much Glue. We've got that Elmer's. Write in the chat, what's your favorite kind of glue? Me, 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 me. Very important to stretch out those vocal cords. Everyone do it with me. Me, 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 me. Okay, now stretch out your listening ears. And last step, focus, goggles on. Here we go. Our art teacher says Too much glue never dries. She reminds us glue raindrops, not puddles. And she warns me, Maddie, too much glue. Actually, you know what? I'm going to sit back because yesterday my back was hurting a lot. And so I'll show you the pictures when I'm done reading. Okay. Ooh, it looks like we've got some sparkly glue. Who doesn't love a good sparkle glue? Let's be real. Okay, and here is that first picture. Remember, you can hit the pause button if you want to take a closer look or read the page yourself. But my dad and I love glue. At home, we make glue glasses, glue mustaches, and even glue bouncy balls. Mom is also happy to help. Oh yes, I forgot, this freezes up. Oh, look at that. Okay, I also want to shout out my #1 VIP best cousins around. We've got Dean and Jude Kanowalski. They are listening to the live stream all the way from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Hey, Dean and Jude. Okay. So, during art class, I find the fullest bottles of glue. I tip them over and squeeze. Plop. Glue squishes from the orange tips and slops all over. Sequins and googly eyes float around in a gluey lake. Then it's time for the most important decoration. Oh no, I don't think their teacher is going to like this very much. Oh, the Ayers say that they like all glue except for hot glue. I like that. Glow in the dark glue, that's another great glue. If you see me looking this way, that means I'm reading your live chat. Okay. So it looks like our glue lover is just making a mess. What kinds of things do you see in the glue pile? Yell it out. I can't hear you. No, can you speak up a little bit? Oh, not that loud. I'm just kidding. Oh man, we have fun, don't we? Okay, so we've got some macaroni. We've got, it looks like some googly eyes. We've got some tissue paper. What isn't in there? You know what I bet's in there? Germs. Germs are everywhere, but we'll talk about that later. And a lot of germs are actually really healthy for us. I don't want to go down that rabbit hole right now, but again, any questions or concerns, you can write in the chat or on my social, and we'll address them in future episodes. Geronimo! I belly flop onto the table and roll around, letting the glue and everything else cover me. Can you all make pretend that you're rolling around in glue, but don't take the glue out? I'm looking at you, troublemakers. That's right. Who can make pretend that they're rolling around? Oh no, this is not going to end well. Dearly 1819, you're the best and I love you. Time to go to the drying rack, I announce. But when I try to pull myself off the table, I boing right back down. Too much glue, Maddie. Too much glue. My teacher squawks. This is bad. There's only half an hour until the end of school, and all I can do is lift my head, wave my hands, and wiggle my feet. Can everyone lift your head, wave your hands, and wiggle your feet? The rest of me is a blocky, stucky mess. Can somebody help me? I call. That's what I think you would sound like if you had glue all over your face. And remember, press pause so you can see all the cool things in the pictures. Oh, excuse me. Grown-ups are going to love this one. While my teacher breathes into a paper bag, Noah shouts, "Let's lasso him!" Izzy, Noah, and Owen get to work. Soon, I'm roped from all sides like a rodeo pony. But when they try to pull me out, snap! The lassos break, leaving colorful octopus tentacles everywhere. The glue is too strong. And now I'm a clingy, stringy, blocky, stucky mess. Can you all say clingy, stringy? Blocky, stucky? Okay, now all together. Clingy, stringy, blocky, stucky. Clingy, stringy, blocky, stucky. Now say it 10 times fast. Clingy, stringy, blocky, stucky mess. Clingy, stringy, blocky, stucky mess. Speaking of lassos, I could use a lasso around these studios. K Friedman 401, hey! Poor teacher is absolutely right. Don't worry, Maddie. We know what to do, shouted Luke and Grace from across the room. It looks like they're trying to come up with a plan together. Is that a tow truck? Who loves tow trucks? I know the Kanawalski boys do. I ask as they wheel the contraption over and stick a plastic hook into my suit of glue. My friends pull one way and the glue pulls the other. Creak, click, click, creak, click, click, until... Until what? The anticipation. It's killing me! Oh no, it's about to get loud. Kaboom! The tow truck explodes and plastic bricks, Lego not associated, rain all over. And now I'm a clicky, bricky, clingy, stringy, blocky, stucky mess. I'm going to show you that page so you can try that tongue twister. Clicky, bricky, clingy, stringy, blocky, stucky mess. That's a lip workout. Can you all read that tongue twister at the end? Let me know in the chat if you can or if you can't. And I can get it closer, farther away. I want to make sure you get all this. The school nurse bursts in and checks my temperature. 98.6. Sorry, no fever. I can't send you home early. Have any of you had your temperature taken recently? Maybe you have. She dabs and pats me like I'm spilled juice, but the more she blots, the more the glue spreads. What's a lip workout? I'm glad you asked. It's this. But only do it if you wash your hands first. I shouldn't have done that. That was bad. Sorry, grown-ups. Soon, I'm a melted mummy, clicky, bricky, clingy, stringy, plucky, stucky mess. Oh boy, we're adding to the tongue twister. Thanks everyone for your feedback on the chat. You're so helpful. I think you should all be my co-producers. Then the principal comes in. He takes one look at me, sticks a note on my belly, and leaves. Okay, dearly 1819, go have some breakfast. See you later. And reminder, I'm going to be uploading all of my stories so that you can watch them anytime. Where was I? Oh, yes. He takes one look at me and sticks a note on my belly, and he leaves. Has anyone ever put a note on your belly? That's weird. Seeing my teacher huffing and puffing like a train gives me a great idea. Ding! Light bulb moment. I whisper it to Haley and Owen. The final bell rings and everyone freezes. Except Owen and Haley. Oh, I almost forgot to show you the picture. Where is my brain today? Press pause if you need some more time. It's the biggest one we could make, they shout, furiously flapping a huge paper fan at me. Then, just as I'm thinking I'll be a note on my tummy, melted mummy, clicky bricky, clingy stringy, plucky stucky glue boy, for the rest of my life, my plan works. Something my teacher said could never happen, happens. The glue dries. I didn't think that much glue could dry. But I'm still stuck, and now I hear footsteps. The door starts to open. My father and some carpool parents walk in. Dad comes closer and inspects me. Then he peels me off the table. Glue, yarn, bricks, and all. He spins me around. No one makes a sound. Then Dad smiles. Maddie, you're a masterpiece. He holds me up for everyone to admire, and my friends all cheer. Yay! Hooray! Maddie! You belong in a museum! Maddie! ride home is interesting. Mom is speechless when Dad brings me into the house, but he knows just what to do. Well, kiddo, Dad says, some beautiful things only happen once, and this is one of those things. He gently grips the dry glue in front of my neck and behind my collar and peels me open like a ripe banana. Has anyone ever peeled glue off of their fingers? It's kind of fun. Oh, let's see. We can read the words a little better when you hold it closer. Oh, you got it. How is this? Should we move the music stand up a little bit? Thanks, Kristen Carmona. Pesky Vaporeon, you put a note on your head? That's wacky. Oh, the Ayers, they love peeling glue. You better watch out, Andrea. Everyone, all grown-ups, put your glue on lockdown immediately. Just kidding. I know my Storytime worker bees would never do that, right? Now it's Dad's turn to glue, and he seals up the sides of the me-shaped work of art. I bet it would take all the glue in the art room to make a U-shaped work of art, Dad, I say. Dad laughs. Then he glues a big magnet to the back of my project and hangs it on the fridge. During dinner, we sneak peeks at my masterpiece. And after dinner, we take the principal's note very seriously. From the desk of Elmer G. Stuckey, please encourage Matty to use tape instead of glue. The end. Oops, my fingers are in the way. Well, folks, that was Jason Lefebvre and Zach Ratz, the author and illustrator of this book. And check it out. Their pictures are in the back of the book. So if you really liked it, remember, follow Be the Scientist on all social media and tell these guys you enjoyed it too. Now, that was part 1 of our lunchtime story stream. So stay tuned for part 2. Part 2, I have a website link. If your grown-ups will let you, you can click on that link and open it up and read along. I am going to take a quick commercial break, but during that time, you have a job to do. If you have any paper or pens or pencils or crayons or markers or colored pencils or any non-messy art supplies, draw a cool picture for me and you can post it on my page after the stream. Okay, let me go get ready for our next story. everybody, I'm back. And I've got kind of a unique way to show you this book. So first, your grown-ups might have shown you that there's a copy online that you can read along with. Don't worry if they didn't show you and they're busy working, because I have it on my phone. So I'm going to read it off my phone, and I have the book to show you the pictures. Well, B, why don't you just read it from the book? Great question. This book, it helped me to learn Hebrew when I was in college. I'm a little embarrassed that I haven't really kept up with my Hebrew, so I'm not quite ready to read it live, but they have the same images. So you can see what it's like for kids who might read this in Hebrew. Does anyone know what's a little bit weird, or maybe weird, not weird, but different? What's different about the way that we write in Hebrew? Does anybody know? Write it in the chat if you think you might know. Also, I love everyone using emojis. That might be a quicker way for you to answer questions. So if you want to type in any emojis, you can do that. Okay, Ayers said symbols. That's part of it. Hebrew has different letters, so you're not going to recognize A, B, C, D, E, F, G. You're going to see different letters. But Rosie D. Cook totally got it that we're going to be reading left to right. So I'm going to be opening the book backwards to start instead of forwards like we're used to. What was that? Did you just see that? That totally flew out of the book. It's a bunch of doodles. I must have done that when I was in college. Well, look at that. December 2012. What a time to be alive. Okay, so here we go. We're going to stick this right here. I'm going to get it back in position for pictures. And I put this on the background so that I don't accidentally poke myself with the metal rod. Flatten the curve means by us staying inside, we won't spread the sickness that everybody is getting right now. And then a lot of less people will get sick. Our hospitals don't really have enough room for everyone to get sick at once. So if we all protect ourselves, then the people who are sick will get the help we need, and we can read stories! Story, story, story. Oh, Ayers, don't even. You were 2 in 2012. I'm not old, but you're making me feel old, okay? All right, here we go. You little buggers. All right, life right to left. The Giving Tree by Shel Silverstein. This is the title page. It's kind of hard to read, isn't it? I might need to lift up a little higher. Oh, Colin, sorry, Colin. Since your guys are posting from one account, you can write C, like your first initial before you start posting, and I'll know who you are if you want to do that. Okay. Oh, that looks perfect. I'm going to scooch up a little bit, and here we go. Wow, how fun is this that we can all do this together? Ooh, I'm not supposed to lick my finger. Don't tell anyone I did that. Okay, bring my little clips in. And here we go. The Giving Tree by Shel Silverstein. Let me see. I need to get a better angle. Thanks for being patient. Gotta make sure that I don't hurt myself out here. Okay. When you get old, your back starts to hurt. I'm too young for this, my mom said. Okay, here we go. Once there was a tree. And she loved a little boy. And remember, same rules apply. If you need time to pause to look at the picture, then hit that line, hit the button with the two lines that look like this. So we see the tree, and you might see a little tiny sneaker in the corner there. It kind of looks like it wants to be a coloring book. Maybe I know what I'll do after I'm off stream. And every day the boy would come. And he would gather her leaves. And he would make them into crowns and play kings of the forest. I love playing make pretend, especially out where there's lots of trees and nature. If you live here in Philadelphia, then maybe you've taken a trip to Fairmount Park before. I love Fairmount Park. He would climb up her trunk. Sometimes it's hard to find good trees to climb, right? And swing from her branches. Whoa, does anyone see where the feet are? They're like all the way over here. Ah! Fairmount Park is kind of close to the art museum. It starts by the art museum and it goes all the way north. So it's pretty big and it's the biggest area of green space in our city. Good question, Colin. Okay, so he would swing from her branches. And eat apples. Ooh, that's one of my snacks when I'm taking a break from the stream. I love apples and honey or apples and cinnamon. And they would play hide and go seek. That's another great game to play. Maybe a good game to play while you guys are, while all you kids are playing at home and learning from home. Hide and go seek could be fun. And when he was tired, he would sleep in her shade. I always like to sit in the shade because my skin gets sunburnt really easily. And that boy loved that tree. That tree, it's pretty big, huh? I wonder how tall it is. Write your guess of how many feet you think it is in the stream, or I'm sorry, in the live chat. So, and the boy loved the tree very much. very much, and the tree was happy. Okay, this is when it starts to get a little sad, everybody. But time went by. What do you notice is different about the little boy? He looks a lot bigger now. Oh, okay, so we've got some guesses. The tree might be 15 feet. One of the Ayers says 10 feet. The other one says 100 feet. I love that. Really? Could it be anywhere? It would be hard to say. But time went by and the boy grew older. Oh, it looks like there's two sets of feet. Maybe he's got a friend back there that he's sitting with. And do you notice there's some hearts on the tree? I wonder what that means. The boy grew older and the tree was often alone. It looks like the branches are kind of coming down and the leaves are coming down. We see some grass growing, and it looks like they carved their name from the page before, but it's getting like grown into the tree. When we carve into trees, it's actually kind of like a scar or a scab. It will continue to grow with that cut. It won't heal like our skin does, where you won't see it anymore. So even though it's kind of cool to see carved trees, I'm not really sure how I feel about that. Kristen Carmona, how do we post our pictures? When we're all done the live stream, if your grown-ups have a minute, they can help you to post them to either Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, or I will put my email out as well. Okay, and I'll go over all that after the book. Thank you so much for that question. Okay, so, and the tree was often alone. Then, one day, the boy came to the tree, and the tree said, "Come, boy, come and climb up my trunk and swing from my branches and eat apples and play in my shade and be happy. Be happy." This book always makes me think of my grown-ups that are in my life that I love so, so much. Hold on, I'm getting choked by my necklace here. Okay. "I'm too big to climb and play," said the boy. "I want to buy things and have fun. I want some money. Can you give me some money?" I don't know if trees have bank accounts. Never asked before. "I'm sorry," said the tree, "but I have no money. I have only leaves and apples, boy. And I'm sorry, I read that wrong. "I'm sorry," said the tree, "but I have no money. I have only leaves and apples. Take my apples, boy, and sell them in the city. Then you will have money and you will be happy." Here we go. I'm almost going to poke myself in the face again. And these little things dangling from my neck, that's my earphones that are also my microphone, if you were wondering. Ramona Monster 212, you're right. He is looking older. Good observation. Wait a second. I think I accidentally skipped a page. I messed this up somewhere. Hang on. Oh, no, I did that one. Maybe this version is just a little different. And so the boy climbed up the tree and gathered her apples and carried them away, and the tree was happy. So there he is carrying them away. But grown-ups usually are happy when their kids are happy. I'm too busy to climb trees, said the boy. I want a house to keep me warm, he said. I want a wife and I want children, and so I need a house. Can you give me a house? Oh, wait, I see what I did here. This is where he's asking for the house. And this is where he's maybe taking it away. I have no house, said the tree. The forest is my house. But you may cut off my branches and build a house, and then you will be happy. And so the boy cut off her branches and carried them away to build his house. And the tree was happy. Wow, the boy looks so different now. But the boy stayed away for a long time. And when he came back, the tree was so happy. She could hardly even speak. Come, boy, she whispered. Come and play. I'm too old and sad to play, said the boy. I want a boat that will take me far away from here. Can you give me a boat? Cut down my trunk and make a boat, said the tree. Then you can sail away and be happy. Uh-oh. Do you think you know where this is going? And the tree was happy, but not really. Wait, did I skip a page? And so the boy cut down her trunk and made a boat and sailed away. You're right, it is only a stump now. This is where it says, and the tree was happy, but not really. After an even longer time, the boy came back again. "I'm sorry, boy," said the tree, "but I have nothing left to give you. My apples are gone." "My teeth are too weak for apples," said the boy. "My branches are gone," said the tree. "You can't swing on them." "I'm too old to swing on branches," said the boy. "My trunk is gone," said the tree. "You cannot climb," said the boy. "I'm too tired to climb," said the boy. Take two on that last part. "My trunk is gone," said the tree. "You cannot climb." "I'm too tired to climb," said the boy. Ayers, thank you for the sad music playing in the background. In our imaginations, at least. "I'm so sorry," sighed the tree. "I wish that I could give you something, but I have nothing left. I'm just an old stump. I am sorry." "I don't need very much now," said the boy. "Just a quiet place to sit and rest. I am very tired." "Well," said the tree, straightening herself up as she could, "well, an old stump is good for sitting and resting. Come, boy, sit down. Sit down and rest." And the tree was happy. The end. Well, I have to tell you guys the truth. There's a reason that I read that book to you today. Let me come back into frame and I'll tell you about it. The reason that I read that book to you is because I got some kind of sad news last night, right after I read my story to you. I found out that my grandpa passed away. It was really nice because he went very peacefully in his sleep after being sick for a little bit, for a long bit, actually, about 5 years. And that was really sad. And I didn't really know what to do, but I knew that I wanted to still do story time with you. This book always makes me think of the grown-ups that really care about us in our life. And so for this reason, I am going to give you a special assignment today. When we log off and we sing our goodbye song, I want you to work on making a picture for your grown-ups, thanking them for taking care of you. Because no matter how often we say it, it never feels like enough when it's too late. And I want to show you one picture of my grandpa, and me and all of my cousins are talking together on the internet, and we're able to exchange pictures, and it's really, really nice. I'm so grateful to have to be able to do that. So let's see here. This is my grandpa when he was just a boy. But then he got older And he had my mom and my two uncles. And my mom and my two uncles grew up and had me and my other cousins. There's 2, 4, 6 of us. And this is a picture of the whole family together in our favorite place in the whole world. So this story goes out to the Stieglitz family. We love you, Pop-Pop. We called him PPJ, like a peanut butter jelly sandwich. We love you, PPJ, and thank you for giving us all this. And now I'm going to tell you a little bit about information to post on my page, draw pictures, and things like that. So now all of this is really important, okay? So make sure that you're asking your grown-ups about all of this because it's important to stay safe when we're on the internet. And staying safe on the internet means that having a grown-up that knows what you're doing. So before you do this, make sure you ask your grown-ups. You can show them this video once I post it this weekend, and that will explain what we're doing. So you can draw a picture at your house. Your grown-ups can take a picture of it. They can post it to my Facebook page, my Twitter page, my Instagram page, or my email address, which I will send out this weekend. I love kids drawings. And so when everyone is telling me, I'm so sorry, it really means a lot. And a lot of people said, how can I help? And to be honest, I don't usually ask kids for help. Usually kids ask me for help. But I'm going to be real with you. I think it would make me really happy to see pictures and drawings and creations of you from our story time. So feel free to draw a picture of anything that you'd like. I love it all. And I will incorporate it into our stream breaks. That screen that I put up when we're taking a break, we can put all of those pictures in it. So if you want to see your creation live on twitch.tv/BeTheScientist, then stay tuned. Work on your art, okay? And then this weekend, you'll be able to upload it. All right, and now it's time for our goodbye song. If you remember it from last time, sing along. If not, you'll catch on and sing it along next time. This song comes from my very favorite, Air Boys, you're going to make me cry. What are you doing that for? That was very sweet. Okay, this is what I do when I got to shake it out. Okay, here we go. So long, farewell to you, my friends. Goodbye for now until we meet again. So long, farewell to you, my friends. Goodbye for now until we meet again. It's been great to play and read together in the hive, but now it's time to say goodbye. So long, farewell to you, my friends. Goodbye for now until we meet again. Bye, everybody. Thank you so much for being here with me and making me feel really happy on a sad day.